things they happen for this world. Though. A lot of nonsense. Should we say kwasiasem? Nonsense is going on in this world. Upuzi. Rubbish. So people wrote me. They say, how can pastor sell his church plus his members to relocate to Canada?
In a small Igbo.
They say, Mr. Fantastic, you must tell us the story. Since you are always there. So I went into my room, I took small quotation. So I appear. So let me tell you the story. Story. Haditi. Joe. This story happened in Delta State. In Nigeria. There is this young man. His name is Samuel Ojo. Samuel Ojo used to watch other pastors. So he realized that pastoral work is free money. When he watched how people treat pastors like king, like God, he said, hey, seems I will call God since God did not call me. Let me call God. So he called God. He had a land. Then he started his building small. He founded a church called Graceful Abode Bible Church. So he became the general overseer of the business. Did one or two arrange miracle. When people see that, this church, they are doing miracle, people started flocking to his church. That's how ministry started. So he was the one that called God. God did not call him. He was doing the ministry. He found out that if your church members, they don't have money, it's hard to get money from them for you to live like king. Because all the big pastors that did it, they know how the things they did. The small tithe they are contributing for him was keeping him going. But since Tinubu came, fuel increased to 700. All the tithe and offering, he found out that it's just to buy fuel to run generator for service. He will tell people pay first fruit. People cannot pay because the country is now very difficult. Country is now hard. What do people do? He thought that, okay, since this one is not paying in Nigeria, let me try look for money to relocate to Canada. So that at least if I start this pastoral work in Canada, they can start paying me dollars. Tithe and offering in dollars. That's when the bright idea came to his head. So he now thought about it. Let me sell this my church. Since things are not moving like that again, let me sell this church. Then when I go to Canada, I'll be collecting money in dollars. So he displayed the church on Gigi.ng. He put it on AliExpress, put it on all those set sites. He shaded the church. He just put it so that people can buy. But nobody bought. Nobody came to buy. So he decided that he was going to go and meet a fellow pastor for help. So he went to meet Pastor Michael Ake to borrow him money. Now and I said, I thought you shaded your church on Gigi. Let me buy the church from you. If I buy it from you, then I will buy your congregation, both the church and the congregation. Then the week you are traveling to Canada, when you are travel this week, next week I will just introduce myself as the new pastor. You will not tell them that you are traveling, that you are japaing. This week you travel, next week I will introduce myself. So that one agreed to sell his congregation at church for 10 million naira. That's how that one paid. That one processed his Canadian papers, him and his wife. They jacked back to Canada. The next week, Pastor Michael Ade came to church to introduce himself as the new general overseer to his new members. So as he came, told them that he's now the new pastor. The members say, Not be you we no, we are not our pastor. Where is pastor? Where is Mommy Gio? Pastor Mommy Gio, nowhere to be found. So this Pastor Mike, I was not telling them that, look, I bought this your church fair and square. You people are not going anywhere. You are included in the transaction. It's a legal transaction. I bought you and the church together from your pastor, and your pastor is currently in Canada. That's when the church now realized, oh, pastor don't sell them, don't jackpa, go Canada. That is it, oh, my people. That is the story. We have now come to realize, when we say the church now, the modern day church now is a business. Should be when they die, they will pass the church to their child. You are building the church for your pastor and his children and his generation. The church does not belong to the people. It belongs to your pastor. They play. But the Coastal members, they play. You think you are building church of God. It's church of your pastor. It's a normal thing. And if you wake up one day, they have sold you. It's not a problem. You signed up for it. They have sold you with the church. You go like that. You follow your new pastor. It is what it is.